Now you may have seen this post on Reddit, expert mining gloves suddenly stopped working for everyone, question mark. That was actually 6 days ago. It was 1 day after they released all the mining reworks, all the skilling additions and all that. I think it was like 21 hours after the update, they hotfixed it. So there was no system update whatsoever. I was actually mining granite and it was supposed to mine 3 rocks at once. And I actually don't have a footage of that because I was not recording at the time. I was like, let me learn this and then I'll record a little bit. And suddenly I start mining only 1 granite per rock and I'm like, wait, what the hell? Did my charges run out? Like, do gloves have charges? Nope. Did my crystal pickaxe run out? I don't know how that would impact it, but nope, nothing ran out. So hop to 2200 total world. I see a bunch of other high level players. I asked the same question and they said, yeah, it just stopped working. Sadly, it does not work on sandstone and granite anymore. And if you examine the gloves, they still say that they do, but I'm very sure that on today's update, they're gonna fix it. By the way, I posted that thread. Yes, look at that. 300k total views. But people said it's like 80,000, maybe like 100,000, maybe 120,000, maybe with like tick manipulation, I'm not sure. But it was something high, something like 80 to 100k XP an hour. And what this meant is that there was no reason to mine iron at all. Because with iron, you actually get 4 rocks with expert mining gloves, which is nice, but you also mine them very, very fast. And I tested iron and I think it was like exactly 80,000 experience an hour if you are perfect. If you're dropping every single time you get a rock, you drop, you get a feeling, by the way. So I don't know how difficult this looks, but you, after like 10 minutes, is like so easy. It's just automatic. You just turn the sounds on. So I guess, yes, you do have to listen to mining iron and then dropping iron for like, hopefully not a few hours because you may go insane, but it was pretty good. So why mine iron at all when it's so sweaty? Yes, even with those expert gloves, even when you mine 4 rocks at once, it is really sweaty compared to granite, which was a little bit more AFK. So not only was more AFK, but it was also more experience an hour. So no wonder they fixed it because nobody would be mining iron except maybe people who are going for the expert gloves because you need those shards collected. I just found it very interesting because I know that initially when they did the very first update, when they made everything like very viable, including the granite, that was actually intended because in the news post it said that they added a bunch of new granite and sandstone rocks around the area. So they literally knew that, oh, it's probably going to get a little bit crowded, the gloves are going to be awesome, so they put that in. But then they removed it like 21 hours later. But damn, like usually people wait for like, or I guess Jagex waits for like the next week to fix stuff like this. This was almost like game-breaking bug or something, even though it wasn't. It could have allowed us to do this for like 1 week. So while mining that iron, I was getting 80,000 experience an hour, but the most sweaty way you can imagine. So I decided, wait, what if you just go and bank each time, right? So you just click on the rock, you go browse Reddit. I actually recorded how the whole thing goes. So you just browse. And the way settings are made is that it pops out the thing whenever I'm AFK. So it pops it out, I go bank, no dropping, nothing, no sweaty. It's actually 60,000 experience an hour. I mean, it's a lot, but you could do 55,000 at Motherload mine though. So it's like 5k more, but it's way more AFK in Motherload mine. So this whole mining update was a perfect opportunity for me to get to 99 mining because I was 87 when I started. And actually, throughout this whole video, I got all the way to 92, so plus 5 levels. I'm very proud of this. This is very good. I hated mining with all my passion in the world, but now mining became like woodcutting. Except it's like more experience because the way I train woodcutting is by chopping yews because it's so AFK and chopping magic because it's so AFK. That was before forestry, so I'm not sure how AFK it is right now. But dude, you're getting like 50,000 experience in mining if you're mining in Motherload mine. Yes, it may seem like, oh, it's such a boring thing. It was barely changed, by the way, Motherload mine, but those very few small changes actually made the whole difference. Now, because I didn't do Motherload mine before, I actually don't know the experience. I guess I could have Googled, but people are like too sweaty, so I just wanted to do it at my own pace. And I think the average experience I'm getting is 50,000 experience an hour. If you sweat, you could do like 55,000 experience, but if you're doing this like throughout the whole day, obviously it's going to dip eventually. So what they changed is that the upstairs and actually downstairs, the rocks last for way longer. So upstairs it lasts up to 40 seconds. I believe it's from 32 seconds to like 40 seconds. So something like very small margin. It always lasts for at least half a minute, which is amazing for AFK. None of the experience was changed or anything. However, they added the hopper upstairs and that thing is amazing. Just don't go to the world where there's only like 3 people mining. It may seem like, oh, it's the perfect world to do it because, well, there's no competition. You can just, there's so many free rocks, but because of that, there are not that many people fixing the wheels. And if nobody's fixing the wheels, you actually cannot deposit multiple loads in the what's it called, the hopper. So I seen on Reddit people complain, oh, there's one guy who posted, actually got quite a bit of upvote. He said that the upstairs hopper is completely useless because of this. What's the point of unlocking it if I can't deposit any rocks? And obviously this saves so much time because you don't have to climb down and then walk to the hopper dinghy, then climb up again and mine. Because especially if you're like really in the zone, like maybe you're doing something on the side, like work or something, because a lot of people are like, you know, AFKing Motherload mine while they're doing something in real life, you will definitely appreciate this hopper because all you have to do is click, like, what is it, like 7 tiles away, just click on it and click on the rock again, and you just go back to AFKing. Just because it was so long, it was so tedious to go down there. So the thing costs 50 nuggets to unlock, which is very easy to do now. And also the whole Prospector armor, you know, the one that you needed for the Falador Hard Diary. Well, you only need the helmet now, so you don't need the full set. But even if you needed the full set right now, it's actually not that bad because they reduced the cost of the gold nuggets that it costs. So I think the helmet is like 40 nuggets, the boots are like 30, gloves, wait, do we have gloves? Probably not. Even like the top is like 50 or 60 maximum nuggets. So because I've been doing this for such a long time, I actually collected over 500 golden nuggets. And it's really funny because initially I was like, oh my god, I just want to get 50 to unlock that stupid hopper. And then I finally did. I didn't think I'm going to spend too much time in Motherload mine, but this is where I spend most of my time because sure, the XP is not that high. 50k. Okay, so iron is 80k. You could do like blast mining, which I didn't even try because it was like so much clicking. I looked up a guide and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm very sure that once you eventually learn it, it's very easy peasy, lemon squeezy, but I'm not gonna, no, it's just a little bit complicated. And I believe I'm gonna show you all the ores that I collected in here. I hope it's a lot because I actually don't know. I just realized that it's not just the mining experience that I got, but you actually make money from this as well. I'm guessing like 10 mil, maybe? Did I get 10 mil? Now, since the mining update came out, most people think that, okay, so I need expert mining gloves to make most of it. But not all the things require the mining gloves. I believe the Motherload mine don't even work. Like, I don't think you get like double rocks from these, like at all. If you go to Zalcano, there's now an option if you want to do resource-based or XP-based. So if you pick XP-based, you're going to get way more experience, but all the resources will be destroyed. You will get nothing at all except the untradables. Like the crystal shards, you will still get, but you will also have a chance to get the crystal tool thing, and you also get the pet. Even if you opted out from the loot completely, you can still get those big drops. You're not missing actually on anything. So if you're going for collection log or I don't know, kill count for your, you know, the higher kill count, the better it looks. Yeah, you can still do it. It's okay. You will still get those big drops, but no, but the XP now is so good if you don't use the main worlds of Zalcano because it is so crowded. And what they made to Zalcano, I actually never killed it really, except for 25 KC for the combat achievements. They made it so you can finish it all in one go. So if there's enough people, you can just finish Zalcano very quickly. Which also means that, okay, so it's a group boss and you're getting the kill count, right? So it will say at the bottom, your kill count is like 100. Even if you like get very little loot or if you get very little experience, it is an insane way to get the kill count itself. You could probably get like 1000 KC easy peasy in one day. People said it's 100 KC an hour, and I believe that should be the case mathematically because of how quick it is. However, if you don't have 99 mining, because your damage is based on obviously your mining level, your damage is going to be way too low. So you throw these things, and whenever it's time to mine, you only have 3 swings. If you don't get the 50 damage in those 3 swings, then you're not going to actually get the KC. It will say that you dealt way too little contribution in this whole fight, so you get nothing. So what happens is if you go to with level 80 mining, you literally gonna see that message all the time. Like half of the kills you will not actually get the KC, so that KC is not good. If that's what you're getting, then you should probably just hop to a different world and find a team that has 12 people can actually finish all in one go if everyone's like not AFKing. Like 13, 14 people is like almost guaranteed. Somebody can AFK and you're still gonna be fine. I think you can even do this for like 9 people, but everyone has to be like really focusing on the things. And that's actually over 80,000 experience in mining if you do it this way. So in those few days I got from 87 to 92 mining, which meant I can finally mine Amethyst. And I never actually mined Amethyst before. I think I may have done it with boost just to get like the Falador Elite Diaries, maybe it's not a coin, I'm not sure. And it turns out that it is heavy AFK. Like actually I clicked on the rock and I just like clicked away, and it's supposed to like focus the client whenever it's out of like mining, and it just doesn't happen. I'm like, okay, so it's been like a minute, it's been like 2. I'm like, wait, did I click on the rock or am I still mining? No, I'm still mining. 2 minutes in, it's still mining. It's not even giving me the notification that it's idle. Well, it turns out heavy AFK, but you only get like 20k experience an hour in mining. However, what I was very curious about is Runite rocks, baby. It's the classic. I remember when I started playing RuneScape back in 2005 in the class, right? I was still going to school. And there was one guy who had 85 mining. He was the god, bro. He could go, you tell me you could go mine that rune rock and you can just, working all day to get the rune chamber. This guy can just mine 3 of them and just, provided he has a smithing level, you can just make them like this in like 5 minutes. What the hell? So yeah, the gloves do work and give you 2 runite rocks from 1 rock. So if you're mining, it's gonna mine 1 and the rock is not going to deplete and you can mine another one. It's also guaranteed, so it's not a chance, it's always gonna be 2 rocks. And this is what I realized, that there are many bots mining rune. So I went on wiki and I checked which area has like the most rocks, and it said like 4 rocks can be found in Prevdinas, in the dungeon. You know, it's high requirements, maybe less bots is gonna be in there, because but then I realized, wait, Zalcano exists and it's botted to hell, or maybe like Venezuela, I'm not sure. And then the corrupted gauntlet exists, which I believe it's also botted, so I'm like, wait, this is gonna be botted as well, right? And then I find bots with like 111 million or 111 mining level, which is like 100 plus, I believe, or whatever the experience is, like a massive experience, especially if the guy got all the way to 85 and then got all the way to 111 by mining only rune and not getting even banned, I assume. See, this is where Sirpugger comes in, right? I watch his videos and you see these things, and then now I see it finally myself. These guys are stealing my rocks, god damn it. So whenever you log into the world and you see 4 rocks, don't be deceived, because maybe you'll mine 1 or 2, because people are constantly hopping these bots over and over and over. So whenever I see 4, I know it's going to be 1 or 2. So I decided to investigate the classic, and actually the only place where you can mine runite rocks in free-to-play, which is the classic Runite mine near the Red Spider X. I went north of the lava maze, started mining those things, and nobody actually came. It was mostly free rocks. I was surprised, but yep, it was actually working. I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. Because I wanted to see how many rocks you can mine an hour, and I believe it was 90. This is no tick manipulation at all. On wiki it says that it takes 3 ticks before you can mine the rock, so I guess you could use some sort of 3 tick manipulation thing. I mean, it would probably help, because also on wiki it says that it takes on average 22 seconds to mine 1 rock. But yeah, 90, which is like close to 1 million GP an hour. I don't know what the XP was, because who mines rune rock for XP? Bots do, right? That's how they get those 111 mining. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm very happy with the mining update. Jagex, good job. From 87 to 92 and maybe 99 sometime soon. But I gotta do this slowly, because if I focus this, then again, there's gonna be no videos in a long time, because you're just AFK mining, you know what I mean? Hey, maybe we should do like loot from 1000 Zalcano or something while training mining as well. Well, thank you for watching. I will never see you again.